Hello everyone. Now in this video we will see how to trigger some action, some flow when we click on one of the column on the cell. So we will see how to execute it. So this is the custom page we have developed from the last video. So currently what I'm trying to achieve here is in this video is like when we click one of these cell, like example click me here on this button, then I want to trigger some, because we have to run some automation, something to be performed on this, right, to click on. So to achieve some scenario, we can do that using the power automate flow. So I will try to execute the one of the power automate flow on the click of this one. And on each click, we can pass the GUID of this record into the flow, something like that. So to do that, first we need to identify how this is working. So on this, there is an event on this Fluent detail list, that is the on select. So if you go to the on select, and here there's no actions written anything here, so let's check how it will work. So when we click on this one, so first we need to know what is the action type it will be. So let's notify and check what is the name. So notify and then self dot event name. So when we click on any cell, then what is the event name? So when you play and double click, you can see the cell name is called cell action. The event name is called cell action. So what we will do, we will add another event here, another check here, like if self dot event name equals equals cell action. If that is true, then again we need to check. One second. Okay. Okay, and then we can check few more thing on, we need to identify on what cell, on what column it has happened, right? So that also we need to know. So let's notify that. Notify notify self dot column name, I think we have event column, I think it is called event column, yes. So we are going to notify the when it is cell action, then I want to notify what is the my cell name. So example, what all the cell which is kind of clickable here, like example the icon and these things are clickable type, right? So these we can get the cell name here, column name here. So double click, you can see this is the name of the column. If you double click here, this is the name of the column, so it is coming now. So now we can identify on which column I want to click it and then execute it. So I will add another if condition here on this select. So add if self dot event column equals, and I want to execute for the column. The column name is this one, image click URL. So on, if that is true, if it is happening for this one, then I want to execute the notify the what row I have select click, right? So to do that, I can do using the select properties. So here we are the Fluent detail list with the component which we have used, nothing but if you see the this Fluent detail list, right, which we have used. So the name of this one is the detail list 2. So this list 2, from this one what is the row selected, and then from this selected what is the ID, so GUID or something like that. So here the ID is account. So this will give the account ID for this selected row when we double click on that, so it will notify me that one. So let's play this and see. Okay, this record is selected, double click. Yeah, so this is the record ID of this one. Select this one, double click. This is the record ID. So now we have the record ID in, we can set it, and this record ID I want to pass it into the power automate flow and do something or something like that. We can automate if you want anything to be to do. So we have to execute the power automate flow from here. So to do that, I'm going to create the new cloud flow from here, add new automation, instant cloud flow, and the trigger point for this flow I will be choosing it as a power app here. So we have the one option power app, select this one, And the name of this I will give uh, uh, run account from power app. Okay, this is the flow name, and I will take one input parameter here, something like account id. And so whenever you will trigger this power automate flow, it will ask you to pass this account id, and then you can, using this account id, we can do some retrieve, something like that. So I'm to just to avoid it, I'm going to perform one thing. I just notify, to trigger it, I just notify the my user here. I have the notification enabled to this, so I will create one notification here every time when I will click. So I'm going to create the new record from the Dataverse connector. That is the Dynamics. One of the entity is called the notification entity. So add a new row, and for the table notification, first notification we have to select. You will get the two records, so you have to select the first one of the notification. Then the title, you can mention that notification from Power App regarding account. Okay, and then the body, you can specify the account id, and then we can set the account id has been selected and clicked. Then we can set the data type, just some JSON component we have to set the data type, but I'm just ignoring, just to set the URLs and all, we do that. Then the icon type, I'm setting this as a information type. Then the priority, I'm setting this as a high. Okay, something like that we can set it. So the flow is very simple, so it will trigger every time when I click it. So to do that, so we have to go to the power app here. Let it get saved first. Okay, saved. We have to go to the power app, then we have to go to the here icon called flow, and here we have to add it. So when you add, you will see the all the cloud flow which is created for you, and it is having the trigger point as power apps. Then you can see those list here, instant flows, and you can select this one. So when you add it, now this object will be available for us to use inside the flow. So that flow we need to trigger when this condition is met, right? So I'm going to run account from power app dot run, and when you select this one, you can see it is asking the account id from here, right? So this account id is nothing but fluent details list dot selected dot account. So that's all. So now it will run. So let's check it if it is working. I'm saving it, and I'm playing it again. So this record is selected, and I'm double clicking on this one. So notified and flow has run. If I come here, we'll wait for some time. We'll see notification is coming here. Okay, you can see notification has come. So like this, you can design your actions, what you want to do on click a particular cell value. So this is the very simple concept, but in the real time you want to have so many checks, whether like the account name is this one, or the relationship type is this one, something like that. Lot of if conditions are there. When it is matched, then you want to do some patch operation or something like that you want to perform. So you can do those operations from here. You can call the power automate flow for whenever your conditions are met. So like that, you can use the on select event to perform some automations on click of this record. So I hope this video was useful to you, and thank you for watching this video, guys.